Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're having a good day so far. But I, so far, am not. And I'm not talking about as in not having a good day like anything's affected me. No, no, no. It's just that when someone on Twitter tells me, John, Youngdefiant's back at it again. And I was like, damn, I thought his channel and his fan base died a long time ago. I thought that's why he went on hiatus. But nope. Apparently he's been busy again clickbaiting, getting cheap views, and having his fanboys all the way through. I've only looked at two videos recently. I don't know why the red bar still goes down there because I had watched this one in full and then this one right here. And I know somebody, by the way, real quick to Mr. J, I know you've been loving Metroid Dread. I don't personally have it yet, but this guy will probably warrant you to expose him. I mean, he's easy to expose. So he's talking about do not buy Marvel Spider-Man 2. You know, a lot of stuff like it's like he's already played the stuff and he doesn't even own it and the game's not even out yet. So obviously robbing more of his fan base with videos like this, going after every type of fandom just to piss people off. And you see he has still stuck at that same subscriber count since the first time I've heard of him. But without further ado, let's see what he said about. I want to let you guys hear what he said about Marvel Spider-Man. We're not going to go through every single video. We might just go through this one, and this one. Because just going through one video alone, you can destroy Youngdefiant. And really, this video is more so done out of boredom. So that just shows how bored you would have to be to go to Youngdefiant, because hopefully he can give some spark of entertainment with his stupidity. But yeah, let's get into that. So let me I mute the commercial because I fucking hate YouTube ads. They get on my goddamn nerves. All right.
You know how you just wake up in a good mood? Everything's going amazing. Birds are chirping, dogs are barking. Elderly people are sitting out in the lawn.
And I completely forgot to pull my headphone down when I said that. I meant to respond with saying he says dogs are barking and all that, and I've mentioned himself. Is he talking about himself or his audience?
Getting their newspaper, reading their newspapers. Cars are going by. You take one sniff, the air is good, the air quality is amazing. It's just beautiful. And then you see a piece of news, something that just makes you say, oh, hell no! That's how I feel seeing another garbage Spider-Man game.
Well, the thing is, if you say the Spider-Man game is garbage, that garbage has more value than all your videos combined. But let's keep going.
Being made. Mess my whole mood up. I can't believe that they have the audacity to be making another one of these garbage games. How long are you going to milk Spider-Man?
I don't know. How long are you going to milk your audience for everything they have? I mean, it's not more than milking. This guy robs his audience. More so. And I mean, I get why he makes videos like this, because the games he plays, he's trash at the video games he's played. If you see his gameplays and shit, he's garbage at the video games. Hell, my nephew, one of my youngest nephews, plays Doom 3 on veteran. And he barely gets hit. That says something.
Sony, you're milking it with these terrible movies. You're milking it with these terrible games. Just enjoy while you can is all I'll say, because there's going to come a time when Spider-Man fades right back into irrelevancy. Before these movies, nobody knew who Spider-Man was. Spider
Correction, you idiot. People knew about Spider-Man. Drop the cap. Knew about Spider-Man before the live-action movies. Are you forgetting the awesome 90s cartoon? Oh, wait a minute. Your brain can't handle complexity and good story arcs. So that's why you be playing the type of games you play, which is cheap, accessible, casualty. I remember one of your what is it? One of your little slaves right here, Pixelate That, tried me because you were exposed so many times, and after 7 months, his video couldn't even cross 100, and he got destroyed and ratioed in that video. So that tells you another thing about you and your audience.
Man has always been a joke. Comic books, movies, video games, they've all sucked. This last Spider-Man game was a complete flop. That Miles Morales was a complete flop.
If it was a complete flop, they wouldn't have been making more. This guy doesn't understand how gaming sequels work. It's clear every time he speaks, he doesn't understand how the industry works. He doesn't even understand how, what is it? He doesn't understand what a flop is either. He'll just call anything a flop, even though it's not a flop. That just shows how much he flip-flops. And I wonder, with all those donations, has he got himself a pair of sneakers to be without be walking around in his own flip-flops?
And this game will be another complete flop. I'm so tired of you making these boring games, Sony. Spider-Man is a joke. Nobody with an inch of good taste actually likes Spider-Man.
The problem is, Youngdefiant, you don't have good taste. You know, your taste is The Last of Us Part 2. And if that is what you call high gaming, then your taste is never going anywhere if you never even had it.
This goes for the comics, this goes for the movies, this goes for video games. Terrible character all around. I mean, oh man, who's my favorite superhero? A guy that can shoot webs out of his ass. Oh man, that's so cool. I mean, come on. That first Spider-Man game, they were making such a big deal out of it. It had advertisements everywhere you looked. I think it was at one point even the New York subway had a Spider-Man advertisement. They put so much money into advertisement, basically got on their knees, please buy our game.
Well, the problem is, well, he has an over-exaggerating complex. One, the game is set in New York, so of course you're going to promote it all through New York City. And it's Insomniac, who have a really good track record of games. So, of course, the gaming community and the gaming audience will trust them with further Spider-Man sequels. People could say what they want about Miles Morales, even though it was a short game, and I agreed that probably it should have been a full-fledged expansion. It was still a moderate to high success that warrants Spider-Man 2. And now they're making Wolverine. Insomniac's also having a team work on Wolverine, and I'm pretty sure this guy has never played X-Men Origins Wolverine or the good Wolverine games the good 3D Wolverine games. He probably wouldn't even get far. Because the thing is, Youngdefiant bases a game based on his skill level. So if he's trash, the game is trash. That's really all what it is. So let's continue.
Please buy our game. And it didn't work because that game flopped. Nobody cared.
All right, let's hurt his feelings real quick. Let's go to Google. Over 20 million units worldwide. Ouch. That's not a flop. That's beyond. That's like nowhere near a flop. Now let's look at how many copies did Miles Morales sell? 6.5 million. I can understand that, but that's still not a flop either. Damn, simple Google searches just debunked this guy horribly.
Of course, the Sony fanboys care because any garbage that Sony puts out, they're right there to suck it off.
It was actually mainly comic book fans, Spider-Man fans. This game is made for not only the hardcore fan base of Spider-Man, it's made for any gamer to come in. This could be someone's first Spider-Man game. It's still a good experience. And before Youngdefiant or his fanboys say, "Oh, you're a Sony pundit, look at this. Got an Xbox? It's a PlayStation 4, a Nintendo Switch wired Pro controller, and let's see, let me close his garbage screen real quick. And there goes some of my PC games. Like up in the corner behind my head, I have Warhammer, all the Dawn of War, like Dawn of War 1 and 2 with all its expansions, the gold edition of Empire at War, Team Fortress 2, Yu-Gi-Oh! EDO Pro, and No More Room in Hell. So, debunked.
They give it a spit shine. But people with good taste, you think they were waiting for a Spider-Man game? When that game came out, people played it for like a day, and then it immediately just fell off the face of the earth. That Spider-Man Miles Morales, I made an absolutely groundbreaking video. I had all the Sony nerds in the comment section talking about, you don't know what you're talking about. This game is awesome. Yeah, where are those people now? They
Groundbreaking video? What video has he ever made that's been groundbreaking? I mean, it takes him months to even cross to this amount of views. And this was done, what are we in? October. This was done September 9th. And I remember seeing it early. It was only at the 2,000 mark, and now it just got to here after a month. If his channel was that great, he would have got more really quickly. He probably would have hit the 1.2 million, like right here, 9.6 million. Carthu's Dojo, 1.6 million. 4 days ago, 16K for Always Nerdy's Punisher. I'm just saying.
He's playing Spider-Man Miles Morales no more. That's for damn sure. They haven't even went to that game since it came out. These are one and done games. Sleep simulators, because every time you play it, all right, new Spider-Man games, turn it on, hit the first little cutscene.
That's why I'm drinking soda so I don't fall asleep during your video, because your video is like not even entertaining me. I have to keep dousing myself with some sugar right here and caffeine and fucking, let's see, crushed grape, by the way, just to keep myself rolling to put up with this garbage.
And it isn't until somebody comes and knocks on your door, it isn't until you wake up the next day, wait a minute, I was just in the middle of playing Spider-Man, look at the screen again, fall asleep again. It's that boring. It's that damn boring. How can anybody that considers themselves a gamer, how can anyone that considers themselves someone of basic intelligence actually be excited for another Spider-Man game? You Sony fanboys are just like a dime a dozen. Like, you really are. You're all the same. You all buy nothing but bad games left and right. You suck off these movie simulators like they're actually good. You are not like us real Sony fans, us real PlayStation.
So the thing is, Youngdefiant can't speak for any fan base, since the way he treats his fan base, he treats them like battered housewives if they don't give him donations, which makes me wonder, if he's begging for so many donations, he's probably going to become the Black DSP. And before you say Youngdefiant's not black, I've seen a picture of him. Homeboy is, he gives my brother-in-law a good tone.
Fans back in the day that played RPGs and great games. I don't even want to be associated with y'all, and I'm not associated with y'all at all. As soon as I find out somebody's a Sony fan and they're pro Sony and they like Sony, it's an immediate block. Immediate block.
I gotta correct you guys. Youngdefiant only blocks or avoids people who destroy his videos, destroy his garbage strawman opinions, and basically expose him. That's when he blocks people. So I know he's gonna tell you one thing, but he's gonna tell his audience what they want to hear, which is basically, believe me or you don't matter. Which, I mean, when did Youngdefiant ever matter anyway? That's the shit. makes me wonder.
Because what you're doing is you're supporting garbage. And I'm not going to be around people that support garbage. You want to support garbage, go over there and support it elsewhere, because you're not going to be on my channel supporting garbage.
All right, while the ad is playing, just look at his like to dislike ratio. That just shows you where he really stands with the community. It's like every time Youngdefiant makes a video, you need to get caffeine ready because he never has good points. He never makes a compelling argument. He just uses his emotional fifis as the baseline for when he makes a video.
This is the lineup that's supposed to blow us away. Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, Spider Flop. These are the three games that's supposed to hold us down on the PlayStation 5. Bro, nobody cares about these games other than Sony fanboys, and come on, we really going to trust the opinion of people that actually thought games like Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, Spider-Man PS4, The Last of Us Part 2, people that thought those games were good, we're going to trust the opinions of those imbeciles? Really?
Damn, he just quickly contradicted himself because I remember he was praising Last of Us Part 2. But I'm pretty sure those videos are hidden or deleted because that's what his coward ass does all the time. And he should be the last one saying that his opinion is what matters, since he can't even get out of crossing this. As much as I don't like JTech TV, at least JTech TV can put up more of a compelling argument in a fight or in an argument. That's sad when someone like JTech TV, who is an internet pedophile sending dick pics everywhere, has more compelling arguments than you, Youngdefiant.
Really? Come on, man. Nobody's excited for this. Nobody's excited for this. Nobody's asking for this. Sony is just so desperate for that hit. They're just so desperate, man. And they know they're in a position now to where the media is on Sony's side. The fraud gamers that have big platforms that have like 100K and a million subs, they're on Sony's side. The Twitter personalities that pretend that they play games, they're on Sony's side. Everybody's pro PlayStation. So they're in a position where they think they can do no wrong. Let's just keep spamming the same games. They'll praise us for it. And like I said previously, what kills me is the fact that these people don't even play games. These YouTubers that you watch, these streamers that you watch, they don't even play games.
Then why are there so many video game streams on these people's channels? Like, I may not be the best YouTuber, but if you look at my channel right here, since he says, because I stream from the PlayStation and the Xbox most of the time, so, hold on, let it load, and pause this. My own channel alone breaks his opinion because, damn, streams, streams, streams. A video, yeah, I got a video here or there in between, but, streams. What's wrong, Youngdefiant? Do you actually know how to do research? I mean, well, of course you don't. I mean, who am I kidding? Lord knows you don't even know what a book is. I'm surprised you even know how to upload a video.
The same games that they're hyping up, you go to their trophies, they have no time spent. They have no trophies unlocked. They don't play games. But these are the people you choose to follow. These are the people you choose to spread their message and regurgitate what they have to say. Well, my favorite YouTuber said this, my favorite streamer said this, and you just start saying a whole bunch of nonsense. It's
like you do every single video? Because most of your content's nonsense.
You know it's bad when people are steady running their mouth, but they're not saying anything. And that's all you Sony fans. That's all you people with bad taste. It's like when you come to my comment section, you tell me I'm wrong. All I hear is just mush mouth type motherfuckers. That's all I hear when I see that comment. It's just somebody that sounds like that's all I hear.
No, you're the one that puts your hands on your head ears and goes la 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 la, because you're afraid of when people come at you and actually smack you with facts because you don't even know what facts are. You don't even know the definition of facts, but you throw facts around, like throw the word facts around like it means something. So just know, everybody, when he's trying to describe other people, he's describing himself because of his self-conscious nature at trying to be the best. But unfortunately, he isn't the best and can't even fight his own battles. He just simply hits the block button or lets his audience do it for him, which what happens when his audience fought for him? Look what Pixelate that did not that long ago. He got destroyed. And ever since then, he's skithered into the corner. So, Youngdefiant, please don't project yourself onto other people, because that's what you're doing. You're projecting.
You think I'm supposed to take people like you seriously? When I talk, it's clear. I have one of the sexiest voices of all time. The voice that you hear, you're just trembling because you're like, oh, fuck, God, you're getting chills?
Chills? From who and what? You are the most retarded motherfucker I have ever seen on the web, and that is saying much since social media is not real. Social media is a... Oh, that's right! I forgot about that, Youngdefiant. You live in the fantasy realm. You don't live in reality. So no wonder you project. Reality hurts you. Just like most of your lack of gaming skills hurts the audience when they watch you play.
But you, every time I hear y'all get on the mic, it's like speech impediments and all types of other just odd things. It's really crazy, man. But this game, like I said, who was asking for Spider-Man PS4 Part 2? Who was asking? Nobody. Nobody but frauds, anyway. Nobody was asking for this trash. Nobody wanted this trash. Oh, we're going to be doing some more Batman Arkham Knight ripoff gameplay. Great. We're going to be swinging across the city again. We're going to play some more boring gameplay that stars Mary Jane, that terrible character. Miles Morales is probably going to be in it again. Who was asking for this, man? Nobody. Nobody that isn't an idiot. I mean, man, Sony is so predictable.
Just like every single one of your videos.
Sony is so predictable. They haven't come up with one new game that's just been like, oh, wow.
And you've never created a good video that made anybody say, well, damn, Youngdefiant actually has something. And even then, that would be stretching it.
It's all predictable trash. It's just nothing but sequels. Another God of War, another Horizon Zero Dawn, another Spider-Man, another Gran Turismo, just sequel. You know why? Because Sony is scared. They know that they don't have the talent to make a new IP and have it.
And you don't have the talent to actually make good content. See, the thing is, whatever Youngdefiant is saying about another person or a corporation, he's describing himself as a barrier, because everything he projects onto others, other videos, other content creators and companies is his own insecurities and his own failures on the platform. Because without him begging his audience or beating them into submission to donate to him, he would be just as trashy as any other generic, how do I say this, clickbait channel. Hell, I'm surprised he's not part of the Fandom Menace, because that's clickbait city.
Be successful. So they have to ride the coattails of games that are already established, which kills me because it's like these games that are quote unquote established all flopped. God of War was a flop. Horizon Zero Dawn was a flop. It got no awards. It got laughed off stage. Spider-Man PS4, no awards. Laughed off stage, complete flop. But these are the games that you people choose to hype up. Imagine actually buying Spider-Man PS4 Part 2, whatever it's going to be called. The game is trash. And thinking that you deserve to be here. You deserve to be a gamer. You deserve to have a channel talking about gaming. Come on, man. You people are a joke, bro.
Damn.
We all know
Did his mother ever give him any form of discipline? Because this is what happened. This is the kind of video you find when there's not a father, when there wasn't a father in the house. Or he's probably in the basement. So, before we get to why he's the best YouTuber, let's look at Metroid Dread. Because the thing is, this game just came out, what was it? I think it was a Friday, and I think this video was uploaded Thursday. So how did he get a chance to play it early? He's
Metroid
not he's not even a good YouTuber to get people or the companies to send him the games. As a matter of fact, let me look at the release date so I can make sure. Metroid Dread, October 8th, and that video was when? October 6th. So how did he know it was garbage? He did this with Doom Eternal. And the thing about it is, this is all for his clicks because he's a talentless hack at the end of the day. He's like Nomura, the guy who ruined the Kingdom Hearts franchise with Part 3.
Metroid Dread is yet another installment of garbage from Nintendo. I mean, how can people be this?
And this section is, if Mr. J, if you're watching, this section is for you to look at. And I'm pretty sure you could easily debunk this fool. So tell me what you think if you watch this video about this section.
Stupid. I mean, come on. It's 2021. How can people still be fans of this boring ass franchise?
It's 2021 and you still haven't made a good video in your years on YouTube. You know? It's vice versa.
Metroid, since its creation, has been a boring, bland Castlevania ripoff that only Nintendo fanboys enjoyed. It didn't have the quality, it didn't have no qualities that came even close to the Castlevania series. And Castlevania is trash, but it was 100 times better than Metroid.
So I'm gonna give you the words between the lines. He says Castlevania is trash because he's trash at Castlevania. So again, this falls under any game that he's trash at, he calls trash. You know, he only plays turn-based RPGs because those are very easy. He doesn't have to put no effort and skill to do so. Probably just using basic mathematics, but I'm pretty sure he can't even do that when it comes to leveling up.
I mean, the gameplay in Metroid was nothing but a boring button mashing piece of trash. Garbage. The controls were stiff, they were outdated, and this is coming from when it started, the controls felt outdated. That's crazy. And Metroid Dread takes all of this to the next level. All the praise, all the good reviews are once again paid off. These people are not gamers. They are not people that put the work in like me when it comes to gaming. They're not people that
You put no work when it comes to gaming.
go out of their way to play great games like me, people that are on higher levels of thinking like me. These are people that were paid off by Nintendo to say good things about these garbage.
People who use that excuse that companies pay them is the cheapest excuse when they don't have an argument to keep his video going. See, the thing is, he takes an idea that he can cover that can only be done in like a minute to 2 minutes, and he stretches it to 8 minutes, sometimes 10 longer, because he doesn't have the talent to create original concepts in his own video. Like, what is bad about the game? Critique the game. Actually say something about it. Nope, he just keeps recycling, and jumbling like a Jenga tower.
Games. There is nothing, I repeat, nothing good about Metroid Dread. That is a fact, not an opinion. There's no quality to be found in this garbage. There's no quality to be found in this game. Only trash is to be found in this game. Now, how long is Nintendo going to milk these same franchises over and over again? When will they learn? I guess never, because they command an army of brainwashed losers that will continue to support failures like this.
See? He's projecting himself onto a company. How long will brainless idiots take abuse and disrespect from their YouTube cult leader like Youngdefiant and support his garbage over and over and over? See what I mean? When he says something like that, he's projecting. He's projecting himself onto another. And where the fuck is there a dog barking at?
This game has flop written all over it. No one with an inch of honor or self-respect would go anywhere near this game. And that is a fact. Once again, not an opinion. Keep buying garbage like this, though. Nintendo drones, keep it up. Real gamers such as myself on higher levels of thinking such as myself will continue to laugh at you while playing actual good games.
And people with common sense will continue to laugh at you and expose you because he put himself on a fictional throne made of cards. Every time he uploads a video, it's just another house of cards going up that you can easily just.
Oh boy, a Metroid fan in 2021, almost 2022.
I wish his fandom would wake up, but unfortunately, this is what happens when you have a parentless or fatherless idiot who's allowed to say what he wants, probably because daddy wasn't in the house.
Being a Metroid fan, oh boy, that could never be me. I'm cut from a different cloth. Everything about me is perfection. Everything about me was carefully crafted, molded into the perfect entity. You people know nothing about greatness. You mere peasants of common birth at best. I am.
Yet you and all your fanboys run from people you call common. Just saying. You blocked me on Twitter. You actively avoid me. So who's the coward at the end of the day, Youngdefiant?
Royalty. Address me as your highness immediately or suffer the consequences. You people play these garbage games on the regular. You couldn't pick up a good game if it was right in front of you. You still wouldn't know what a good game was. You put two games right in front of you. Pick the good one or pick the bad one. What you guess that they gonna pick? They gonna pick the trash every damn time and never make any steps to better themselves. I'm so tired of coming on here spitting pure 100% facts in every single sentence. Everything out of my mouth is quality. I'm tired of it.
I mean, manure has quality for the ground. So if you really want to look at his quality and you look at the quality of manure that they use for the ground or cow shit that they put in manure, then he's got a point about the quality of his videos. He's quality like manure, and manure is used for cows. Well, shit. He actually got something right.
Tired of you people not listening to the facts that are being presented to you left and right. Go ahead, keep buying trash games like this. You'll never amount to anything but a fake casual gamer that is not on the level that us real gamers are on.
My nephew is a more high quality gamer than you, and he doesn't even play a lot of games. Yeah, he could play them on the hardest difficulty without a problem. Hell, he did what I couldn't even do, and I have no shame in it. I admit that I ain't the greatest at Souls games, yet he can beat a Souls game, and I give him props. So that means he could do what you can't do. That's what it is. He can do what you can't do. You're mad that even little kids can beat you. Man, where's this boy's mama to pop a titty in his mouth so he can stop making garbage-ass videos? But let's keep watching this, guys.
What, you think you're someone of quality because you watch IGN reviews? You think you're someone of quality because you watch GameSpot reviews?
He's using review channels that nobody even listens to. So, again, projection. Poor projection and false equivalence.
All these paid off websites? Oh man, I gotta see what the IGN said. I gotta see what the GameSpot said. Oh man, what did they say about this game before I buy it? Because I'm a brainwashed loser, and the only way I buy a game is if my favorite website gives it a good score. If my favorite streamer or YouTube content creator gives it a good score and says it's good. You people are embarrassing, man. You really are.
Yeah, but your fan base is embarrassing. They attack people who criticize you and destroy your false opinions very easily. And what you do, you leave them in the firing line you block, run, don't even confront and answer the criticisms to probably help better yourself. But the problem is you're so self-indulgent with your head so far up your own ass that you wouldn't even know quality from shit. And the problem is your form of quality is shit.
So embarrassing, it's unreal. I mean, let's just be honest here. The Switch has no games. It's the Wii U 2.0. There hasn't been a single reason for me to turn on my Switch. The only reason that there was to turn on my Switch this year is going to be for Shin Megami Tensei 5. That's it.
When you can get Shin Megami Tensei 5 on other platforms. So, I mean, people play Nintendo because Nintendo has exclusive games and exclusive licenses that other platforms don't get unless you emulate them. You know, that's a common fact, but that's the thing. Common knowledge and fact is something he doesn't know. It's alien to him, you know?
All these, there's no games. It's like people, the Switch is gonna change everything. It's not gonna be like the Wii U. We still only get like 2 games a year. And it's the same franchises Nintendo has been milking over and over again. Where are the new IPs? Where are the brand new experiences that are going to make us say, okay, this.
Yeah, but that's like asking where are the good videos on your channel because none of your videos are good. That's the thing. Again, everybody, projection. He's projecting because it's an insecure person who one can't even show his face. So he hides behind the keyboard successfully just with a casual back, just with the picture of the game, just with garbage. You would have to literally drink a 5-hour energy just to make it through one video because you'll fall asleep from active boredom. I mean, you know what? If you guys have trouble sleeping at night, just put on a playlist of Youngdefiant. You'll fall right asleep. You know? Hell, I might try that tonight. I have trouble sleeping, and sometimes I have sleep apnea. I'll get up in the middle of the night, can't go back to sleep. Hell, I'm gonna leave his videos running in the background on my TV. I'll be like, is it morning already? Yes, you selfish motherfucker.
This Switch was worth it. You put out some bogus, some trash OLED console. Why do we need another console? We need games. Where are the games at? Nowhere to be found. If it wasn't for Zelda, if it wasn't for Shin Megami Tensei, if it wasn't for Fire Emblem, this console would be so irrelevant. There's only like a few games that have been able to carry it. Nintendo just does not get it, and you Nintendrons allow them to keep doing the same things and not getting it together. Platformers. We're really playing platformers, and again, 2021 going on 2022. 2 months to 2022. And we're sitting here playing platforms. Well, no, I don't want to say we. I can never lump myself in the category of you losers. But 2021 almost.
Well, the thing is, when he categorizes everybody as losers, he's categorizing himself because he is the true outcast. And all he has is young gamers and young people that watch his channel that he can easily manipulate for their money so he can get that mom credit card wallet. Because I'm pretty sure mama in his house don't give him shit.
2022 and you're still playing platformers, games that were made for children. God, no. That could never be me. Why don't you people wake up and realize that these games.
Oh, I've never been so happy to see an ad pop up in my life, guys. Every time, it's like when you watch a Youngdefiant video, you get happy when the ads come up. Because at least the ads are more lively. The ads are not, like, dead. The ads, at least, they'll over-exaggerate whatever they're doing. But at least these ads alone within 25 seconds to 30 seconds, hell to 5 to 10 seconds, have more quality and effort put into it than a Youngdefiant video. And that's a fact. That commercial right there had more production. There, Splitgate right there. This commercial in a minute can express the game to you, show you what the game is about without even having somebody talk about the game. If Youngdefiant knew how to do that, he might get somewhere, but the problem is the damage is already done. He has no reputation, and he has really no grounds to stand on. He stands on a house of cards, and wah, gets knocked right off.
Playing a Metroid game, like, oh man, that was such a great experience, man. Oh man, that was so cool. And if you do, you're lying to yourself. Imagine wasting $60 on a game that's complete trash, but you're forcing yourself to like it because you're delusional. You're like, man, I hated this game, but you know I'm gonna say it was amazing. I'm gonna say it was an amazing experience when you know damn well deep inside of your heart it was a terrible experience. You knew you couldn't wait to get this game over with. You think people are actually picking up Metroid Dread and they're happy about it? They're gonna be putting hours into this game. They'll play this game for less than an hour, less than a day at best, and never touch it again. These Nintendo games have absolutely no replayability. You haven't heard one person talking about, oh, I just got finished from playing this, game on the Switch or whatever for the 30th time or for the, no, you play them one time and never go back to them. Oh, come on, young. I mean, like, come on. People are still playing Smash Bros. I mean, they just got a new character with Sora from Kingdom Hearts. I mean, it's so cool. Imagine still playing Smash Bros. In 2021 going on 2022, you know why people are still playing Smash Bros? Because Nintendo has absolutely nothing else to play. The Nintendos are desperate. They're so desperate for a goddamn game. Of course they're gonna still be playing Smash Bros. They don't got nothing else to play online but that fake fighting game. Smash Bros. We playing Metroid Dread and Smash Bros in 2021 going on 2022. God. Game.
Sorry about that, guys. Like, the thing is, I'm texting somebody because that just shows you how pathetic and boring his video really is. The fact that if his video is entertaining, I usually just look at a video when it's entertaining. But if I have to continue to do this, hoping he can come up with something qualifyingly good to say, my burp had more value than most of this video.
Gaming has really fallen, hasn't it? I'll give Nintendo their props back in the day. Yeah, they had stuff to play back in the day, but now they just have nothing. Again, this is the same thing that we dealt with the Wii U. We got 3 games a year, and that's it. If that, we got like 2 games a year, really. This is pathetic. It's really pathetic. It's really up to Xbox to bring gaming back. I mean, you got Halo Infinite that's about to destroy everything when it comes to multiplayer. They've been doing a lot of right things. Microsoft is on top right now, and there's a reason for that. Of course, the media is going to say, oh, Microsoft is not doing anything, blah, blah, blah. But again, these are sheep that are swayed by public opinion. Of course, they're going to be like, because the public opinion, the popular opinion is...
But aren't you, ipso facto, being a hypocrite because you do the same thing with your audience? You want people to listen to you, but you don't want people to listen to anyone else. So you're describing all these companies and videos and channels. You're describing them because you're describing yourself.
Is Xbox sucks, but Xbox out of Nintendo and Sony are the ones that are doing the best. And there's a reason for that, because Microsoft actually cares about the gamer. They're doing things that make sense. Nintendo and Sony, not so much. Garbage game, man.
Well, I don't even think I want to survive another video of Youngdefiant because my head, I just felt like an aneurysm growing. But if you really want to know what he's about robbing his fan base. He's about just clickbaiting everything because he can't come up with his own original content. All he will do is attack attack franchises and attack communities. Won't defend himself. The only person he tried to go after, which he suffered severely for, was Griffin Gaming. And it was funny to watch. But yeah, this guy, all his videos, all his content are best described with the thumbnails he uses. Garbage, trash. Just like his supporters, just like this guy right here that supports him unconditionally with a good going on. And like I said, he made this, one of his fanboys responded to me, and he suffered dearly for it because he went into hiding. You know, Look how many months it took him in between to start making videos again because of how easily he got smashed. And Youngdefiant has been easily smashed by people that are smaller than him. You don't even need a channel that's bigger than him. So that's all I really got to say. Be sure to like, subscribe, favorite. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I need to go take some Tylenol. He gave me a headache.